Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon. About it's about noon on Sunday, October 13th. I hope you're having a great day and a great weekend so far. I don't know how many people are around and how many people can actually hop in, but anybody that checks this out, welcome. What's up, Carlos? What's going on, man? This is, like the title says, a random live. Open my Diet Coke. Because I'm in New Jersey right now. Football starts in about an hour. Well, there's a London game on right now, but real football starts in about an hour. And just hanging out with the family, made breakfast, reveling in the amazingness that was Wrestle Dream, the AEW pay-per-view last night. We also had a birthday party here before that for my grandmother, Nana, who turned 87 years old on October 10th. So happy birthday, Nana. And just sort of hanging out, planning out the day. And I decided to open a couple of boxes that I haven't opened in a while. Partially because I just wanted to open some up. They've been waiting to be opened. And I might use some of it to try to shoot some review footage later on. So as I was kind of going through what I was going to open, I was in my garage and I opened up a box, and this Mattel Creations box was in there. And I was like, let's play a little game called What the Hell Is This? Because I don't remember what this is. I really don't. I have suspicions now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't know for sure. And I thought that would be funny to kind of open that together and check it out. I also had a couple of these. The TVC Tantive hallways, the corridors here. And I have two of them because they went on sale. You know, they went on about 1 billion different sales. They were practically giving them away at one point. So I have two of them. And I was kind of wondering, I don't know if it's possible or not, but I was wondering if it's possible to sort of stack one on top of another one. Because I thought that might be kind of a cool background, maybe for like 6-inch figures. So I don't know. I'll open that up. I'm not sure if that's possible. There's clearly like a floor. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out. But yeah, let's get started here. Let's open this bad boy up first. Let's make some room here. I also have these. The Joy Toy 1/18 scale turtles. They came in. Also, right after we finished the Saturday Day Live yesterday, I got a notification on my phone that I got yet another delivery. I have that here. I have to actually go grab that box. I'll open that up too. But I got a delivery yesterday, and I can open up that package too. But let's start here. First, let's turn on my trusty camera. Where are you here? Extra camera. Let's see here. This. Hold on one second. Let me try to check my connection here. So that's this. You were plugged in, so let's try you again over here. Yep. Nothing more captivating than checking camera connections, right? Okay, it's on. Here we go. You're waiting for yours too, Carlos? Yeah, they look really cool. Doorclair Bill has a pretty good review of those up. So check that out if you're interested. All right. Camera. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Move my water away. There. There we go. Let's move it up this way a little bit. There we go. So here's the box. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in here. Thanks. This is, yes, my t-shirt from yesterday. So we haven't gone full Sunday yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yes. It's the Masterverse Snout Spout. So, oh yeah. So this guy came in a while ago. There we go. So there we go. Masterverse Snout Spout. I know this guy looks incredible. There we go. We got a little barnboard topper here. Oh yeah. Oh, he's got a cool background too. Look at this. I love when action figures come with like little pieces like this that you can use for like backgrounds. So let's use that. My TV remote. Over here. Block off my couch a little bit. So here's Masterverse Snout Spout. Pretty cool. Do I just cut these? Hold on a second. Point the blade away from you, kids. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh yeah, there's a much easier way to do this. This over here. So it's funny, whenever I finish doing something like this, I wind up with a little pile of boxes next to me that I have to get rid of. But luckily, it's mostly cardboard I can just throw out. Here we go. Masterverse Snout Spout. He is a big boy. Look at this guy. He's got... I don't know if you can see that or not. Light piping through the eyes here. So you can shine a light through the back of his head. He's got this yellow translucent plastic in his head. And you can shine a light through there. So that looks pretty cool. He's got light orange body. He's a big, giant, massive guy. How does the snout work here? So it is segmented here. So there are little joints right there, there. I think it's at the bottom here. And each one swivels and moves around. That's pretty cool. The ears move back and forth. I've heard a lot of good things about this Snout Spout. Now, I will say, this is my first Snout Spout ever. Here's what it looks like in the back here. That's pretty cool. So I got my Masterverse Snout Spout. Let's look at this, the little box of accessories. So he comes with, oh, he's got his little backpack here. I guess this pumps in the back. Yeah, there's two little holes there in the back. How does this go? Is that not how it goes? I think that's how it goes. All right. So I just kind of like shoved him in there. Carlos says that his articulation is awesome, better than the classics version. I have heard that. I've heard people say that this is actually the best snout spout ever. And he does look awesome, but like I said, this is the only snout spout I've ever owned. Unfortunately, the vintage version sprayed water. This guy doesn't do that, unfortunately. At least not without some customizing. You know, I would like modern action figures to have more of those action play features. Okay, so I've got these hoses, and the hose has like a little tab here, or a little, whatever you call that, little peg there that's going to peg in somewhere. And then it's got this little circly part that's going to go around. Oh, I think I see here. So I guess this would go under here. Maybe this goes in the front like this. Is that how that goes? What does he look like? Yeah, that's right. Man, let's look at this again. Look at that. This artwork is insane. I don't know which artist did this. Yeah, I just think it would be cool. Some of these, I know with like, you know, certainly with a lot of the figures in classics, they dispensed largely with the action features. I mean, McFarlane did the same thing with the new Superpowers line, because I guess they figure, you know, adult collectors don't care about action features. That's really geared towards kids. But also, I think probably more importantly is, you know, it's cutting an expense. But I don't know. I think it would be cool to have. There you go. So now he's got hoses plugged into his backpack right here, and then all the way down to his belt. He's got his little fireman's axe. Let's move this out of the way. And can we do this? Is that how you're gonna hold an axe? Here we go. He's got his little fireman's axe, his little snout spout, and his little hoses. He is kind of big and badass. So that's cool. So that's what that was. That was Masterverse Snout Spout. I suppose this is the extra hands. Safety first. What's up, Terrence? What's going on, man? Hey, actually, Terrence and Carlos, how are things down in Florida, boys? Are you guys okay? Did you guys make out okay with all that craziness? Let me know. Let me know, man. Guys, hope everybody down there made out as well as can be expected. Saw a bunch of, obviously, like everybody else, seen a bunch of photos and videos and things like that of all kinds of craziness out there. So it's messed up, man. Hope you guys end up okay, and hopefully nobody you knew. Carlos, yeah, I was far, but we got lots of tornadoes. Wild, man. Especially like the getting hit double with multiple storms in a row like that is crazy. Here we go. So he comes with this cool water effect. So he doesn't actually spray water, but I suppose this goes into his little snout here. That's pretty badass. Does the snout go up farther? Maybe you gotta line them up. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. All right. The snout moves a lot better than I thought it did at first. Just trying. I don't want to move it like too much and break it, but okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's pull off one of these hands a little bit. Ugh. Now, we go. There we go. Look at that. Snout spout coming at you. Pretty cool. I really like that effect there. I'll turn on the tube here. Anybody out there play fantasy football? I do. Unfortunately, because I was busy with a lot of family stuff yesterday. I took my kids to where does this go? To Spirit Halloween yesterday. So my son, my daughter, and then my two little nieces took them to Spirit Halloween during the day yesterday, and it was kind of cool. I mentioned this yesterday, but on the live, but Spirit Halloween, like the animatronics and things like that, they have they have so many now. They have like a 10 of them on display, and they have those like little circles in front of each one where you can step on it and it activates the animatronic. It's almost like a little activity now. There's like a little fun house area. It's pretty nuts, man. And the kids loved it. And I had my 13-year-old son, my 10-year-old daughter, my 6-year-old niece, and then my 2-year-old niece, and they all freaking loved it. And even the 2-year-old loved like running up and like stomping on the little circle right in front of the animatronics and like watching what would happen. So that was fun. That was a little chunk of the day yesterday. And I came home. What's up, J-Mac? Good morning to you too. Got home, had my live. We were doing finishing up some stuff in the kitchen. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law came over and were helping out with putting up a new vent in our kitchen, because we were hosting the birthday party for Nana last night, 87-year-old Nana. So did my live stream, got off the live stream, got the cooking set up, and just had a great time with family after that. Everybody came over and we hung out and ate and made merry. And then last night, yeah, Rick, they're actually like, I live in New Jersey, and the way these things are, they're basically pop-up shops. So they'll pop up, usually, unfortunately, in a store that's closed usually. And they're different from Spirit Halloween to Spirit Halloween, location to location. They can be different. This one was so good. Like, it was stocked from wall to wall, had tons of the animatronics, tons of all kinds of accessories and decorations and costumes and all kinds of stuff. It really is like going, it's not just going Halloween shopping. It's like an activity you can like go to yourself, or if you have kids, bring your kids, or if you just like Halloween stuff, you can go. So that was really cool. That was like one of the highlights, of the daytime yesterday. And then after that, that's when we got everything else underway. And then last night, I'm a wrestling fan, so I watched the AEW pay-per-view Wrestle Dream, which, if there are any wrestling fans out there, oh baby, AEW knows how to do pay-per-views and do them right. Their big events are incredible. If you haven't heard, Bryan Danielson lost the world title to Jon Moxley, and that means that Bryan Danielson is retiring as a full-time active wrestler. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, Cross. I was wondering, where does this tube go? Oh, okay. So here we go. I didn't know where this went. Lowe's says it goes in the back, so it must plug in here. You get in there, and you get in there. That's cool. Man, I love like all the little tubes and stuff, and the water effect really sells it for me. And it's funny, people are comparing, it's pretty natural to compare Masterverse to Classics, because it's, same scale. But while Masterverse kind of got off to a shaky start, I think, I wasn't in love with the first figures that came out in Masterverse. a lot of the new Eternia stuff in particular has been really cool. And they really killed it with this snout spout. I mentioned the classics thing because there are some proportions that look at those, like, tell me those biceps don't remind you of classics, right? But he's a big boy, but I love all the little hoses and stuff and the water effects. I just think that's badass. They did a really nice job. So that's my snout spout. What's up, Joe? Joe G is in the house. What is going on, man? We'll have this guy sit over here. All right, what's next? Let's open up one of these turtles, shall we? Joy Toy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's at least open up one of them. That's the best way here. Kind of like going in through the bottom when I can. Let's see if I can make it in the wastebasket. Yay! First try. So here's the Joy Toy 1/18th scale turtles. Carlos says the tusks moves too. They do. Do they come out? I don't know if they come out. They do move though. Oh yeah, that does look way better. Check it out. Yeah, I know. And but you're into like the Warhammer stuff, right, Carlos? I have never gotten into Warhammer, thankfully. Another thing that I don't have to worry about. But I've heard so much cool stuff about Joy Toy. What was the name of just not the Warhammer line, just their regular like 1/18th scale like military. I forget what that's called. But I've been wanting to try those for a while just because I've heard that they were really cool 1/18th scale figures. Really cool articulation, designs, accessories, all that stuff. So this is going to be my first in-hand experience with a Joy Toy figure. And I just thought it was an interesting idea to do 1/18th scale turtles. Like, how little he is. He's tiny. He's a little guy. But they look pretty badass. Like, Acid Rain. Yeah, was that it? I was going to say Acid Rain, but I wasn't sure if I was going to say that incorrectly. Whew. There's a lot of little hands and stuff. Let's get to there. Woo, here we go. Ooh, okay. Wow. So they are chunky little figures. But, oh, wow. That's cool. So I think you will have to be into the 1/18th, the scale. You got to be into the scale to be into these things. But if you are, like, there's something about this size of figure that really just does it for me. I don't really say, some people are like, I'm only a 1/12 collector. I'm only 1/6. I'm only that. That's not me. I don't really have just one scale. Like, I guess most of my collecting would be 1/12 or, slightly larger than 1/12. And that's just because, like, a lot of the best figures are coming out in that scale. Like Legions are, 7-inch scale figures, things like that. If I had a scale that meant the most to me, like something that was special to me about a figure just because of the scale, it would be 1/18th. And that's because, when I was a kid, my favorite lines were, for the most part, 1/18th scale figures. So it's kind of cool to have a turtle in that scale. And they move really nice. Will he fit in the land speeder? Like the Star Wars land speeder? I would think so. Oh. Well, so there's the how the legs are attached there. There's a ball he just popped out here. Looks okay though. Don't want to break this on live TV. I guess he's in there. Yeah, okay. So he moves pretty cool. right out of the package, you will see like a lot of like smaller, like 1/18 scale figures. Some of the plastic feels a little bit more pliable, and I think that's sort of by design. But boom, check it then, Jack. Check that guy out. There we go. And all kinds of accessories. Now, one thing that's really cool. So each one of the 4 turtles comes with this little piece of this base here, and they fit together to form one little stand that you can put all of these guys on. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Carlos says the articulation, paint apps, and sculpt are all amazing. Yeah, that's what I just sort of experienced that. So you can pull these guys apart easily. I guess theoretically you could pop and swap up them a little bit if you wanted to, different pieces. Although I imagine they're probably mostly the same. But that way you don't break them. So here is, what's this? This is appears to be some kind of, this is a manhole cover or something? Oh, is this just another stand? Is that what this is? Maybe that's just another stand. It works if that's what it is. Also, we got skateboard with moving wheels. What's up, Brick? What's up, man? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What is it? About 9:30 for you, right? We got a little skateboard action. So this is something else I've oh, that's cool. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Why would they put the peg in the front? Sorry, I'm messing with this skateboard here. So there's a peg for his foot on the skateboard, which is cool. Very cool. But they put it in the front. I would have put it in the back. I don't know. Here. You slide over here. There. Moving wheels, so your turtles can totally skate. Tech deck might be a little bit too big. There you go. That's cool. So the peg is here. I think it would have been cooler in back there, but that's okay. Oh, we got the the base that fits together with the other bases. We've got nunchucks, nicely painted. There we go. Brick says, just drop the kids off to their D&D crew. We're going to head to a Ren fair today, a Renaissance fair. Enjoy the morning with a solid cup of coffee and the toy homies. Yes, sir. I would have went. I had my cup of coffee earlier this morning. I can't do more than 1 cup in the morning, though. Now, I can come back on work days. Anyway, sometimes I come back and have another one later in the afternoon. But it's weird. Like sometimes I'll have a cup of coffee in the morning And I'll be like, oh, I could go for a second cup. Go to make the second cup. As soon as I make the second cup, taste it, want no part of it. It's the weirdest thing. So before we move on, let's check out, how does this, oh, that's cool. Check these out. So we've got these additional accessories here where it's like a nunchuck with like a swirly effect, as if you're swinging it around, but you need different hands for that one. So we're gonna need, which ones? Right. I'm gonna need to put these accessories away because these are hands that want to get lost. Okay. Did I pick the right hand? Let's play a game called Did I Pick the Right Hand? Maybe just barely. It fits. Let's change out this other hand too. So instead of a fist, let's go with an open hand. It's 3 little fingers. This is cool. I need to see if my accessory trays have any space. Otherwise, these guys are headed for Baggyville. Why don't you want to go on? So I should have brought my reading glasses down here with me, because I've realized there we go. Shit. That shouldn't have been that difficult. This is how old I am now. I am puts on my reading glasses to properly see my action figures years old. Just finished my Sunday BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, training with my students and friends. My daughter is at dance, and my wife's now listening to me geeking out with you guys. What's up? Oh, that's right. So you are a dance dad too, right? I know that from social media. I am very much a dance dad. And anybody who has experience with that world knows when you're in dance, you are in freaking dance. Like, that is what you do. My daughter is in dance. She's about 2 years in now, and it takes up a lot of time. It is very expensive, and there's always additional expenses. And like I said, it takes up a lot of time. It's like at least 5-6 days per week. And that's before you get into competition season. Springtime is competition season, at least for us anyway. From January pretty much until June is competition season. And Grayson does competitions not too far. She's gone as far west as Pittsburgh, as far south as just Delaware. And then some of the girls from her studio do one in Connecticut. Yeah, it's a lot of time. Like, my daughter, she's 10. She turns 11 later this month. And I'm usually the one that picks her up from dance, and she's getting out at night, 8, 8:15, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like, that's when the things finish. But here's the thing, like, I used to, when I was younger, before we had kids, or when we had kids, but they were very young, I was kind of against, like, when kids like do like one thing and that's sort of all they do. Like, I saw other colleagues that I had, if they were a baseball family, that's all they did. had baseball tournaments all weekend, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't think, unless that's what a kid is going to do, I don't know that it makes sense to have them just do this one thing, not experience, a bunch of other different things, whether that be sports, activities, whatever. But here we are. This sort of happened, and one thing kind of leads to another, and she got into it. And what I will say is that my daughter is fully into it. She loves it. She eats, breathes, sleeps. She almost never complains about it. She works so freaking hard. She cares about it. Even when she's home, she's checking out other dance stuff. She's practicing stuff at home. So as long as she's into it, and this is her love, this is her passion, and it is right now, we're supporting her, so, my wife and takes care of a lot of it. But it takes a team, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Good for you. Congratulations, man. So last year was Grace and my daughter's first competition season for dance, and she had some success. She had some success. That's how I don't remember what all the names are called. Like the one in Pittsburgh, you would know, Carlos, what it is. I forget what it's called, but you would know the name of it if I said it. But the one in Delaware, she won. She was one of the best in her groups or whatever, and she won a scholarship to go to this dance school in North Carolina. And hi, baby, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, careful, honey. There's a cord right there.
I know.
Do you see it?
You're trying to
I can help you.
kill me.
No, you can probably unplug it if you want.
No, it's okay. You just want me to die.
I don't want you to die.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Booby traps. Booby traps everywhere.
I don't set booby traps. That's not true. But yeah, so the funny thing was the scholarship was that she didn't have to audition for the summer intensive, but we did still have to pay for it. But we did take her down there. She did a summer intensive down at the Cary Dance School in North Carolina. So that was sort of a random, all right, I guess we're going on vacation down to North Carolina in June. But it was cool. It was a great family trip. And Jordan and Van from Purple Gang Gang met us while we were down there. We went out to lunch together. So that was cool. Yeah, babe. So one of the guys on the live right now, one of my toy friends, is also very much a dance dad.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep. His daughter's going to nationals, he says, this year.
Nice.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
So,
This is for you.
oh, that's folding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just assigned a laundry basket for fold. So that's the turtle. I think he's very cool. I love the swirling effect here with the nunchuck. I love the skateboard. I think he looks really cool. I imagine they're all kind of the same. I'll post some pictures later when I get them all open and I get all the display bases together. Brick says my kids are quitters. After 5 years, they quit dance this year. Same dance school as Shardamus's kid. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. We'll see. And like I said, she's still young. She's 10, turning 11. She might wake up one day and kind of just be done with it. And if that's the decision, that's the decision. I think my rule basically is, though, and I think we're in agreement on this, is that I want them to, if they start something, I want them to finish it. The rule is you have to do something. I don't care what it is, a sport, an instrument, something. There has to be some outside of school activity. And then if you start it, you should finish it. If it has a season or whatever it is, you should finish that season, then make your decision, barring some type of other extenuating circumstances, obviously. So, but we'll see. For now, she's still doing that. Chase is doing, it's funny. Carlos, I know you're into the martial arts as well. Chase does Taekwondo up here, which is awesome. He's into it. Same thing. He's into it. He never never complains about going or anything like that. It's a lot less demanding than dance, I found. It's a lot less expensive than dance, I found. But again, he's been into it. It's been about a year and a half now. Probably closing in on 2 years for him too. Although at the beginning, we kind of had to get a family schedule going because the way Taekwondo is set up, it's a little bit more, It's like we pay our monthly fee, and then whatever belt level he's at, he can go to as many of those sessions that week as he can. So we do a minimum of 2 sessions a week. Sometimes he ends up doing 3, like an extra one if there's something coming up, like a tournament. Like he has a tournament coming up next month in Manalapan, and he had his latest belt test on Friday, and he will be moving up to blue belt. So he's moving from senior green to blue. So that's Chase. I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. I don't know if this is going to be too. Now that I'm looking at my setup here, if this is going to make a whole lot of sense together, but the idea here for anybody who wasn't with us earlier was I have 2 of these Tantive 4 hallways. Now they're TVC 1/18th scale hallways here, and I would like to use them. I don't have like space backgrounds for like cosmic lesions or anything like that. But I had these and got them real cheap on sale. I have 2 of them, and I'm wondering if I can stack one on top of the other. And I'm thinking that might be a cool little background, but we'll see. It just feels a little awkward to open this here. So what I'll do, if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I'm going to grab the other package that just showed up yesterday and bring that over, and we'll open that bad boy up. Trust me, there's no shortage of packages that need to be opened. So let's grab that one. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, over here. All right, I'm back. So here we go. So this package showed up yesterday. Any guesses? Any guesses what we got here? I'll give you a clue. It's 1 figure. It just went up for an in-stock order very recently. But, hi, there's Victoria's hand. Say hi to Victoria's hand, everybody.
Hi.
Good little thumbs up.
Old people heart.
Old people heart. Thank you, honey.
Love you, honey.
Love you too, honey. All right. Any guesses? Here we go. I mean, that is, of course, if it is what I think it is. What's that? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Listen, this is how cool Victoria is. She was hearing me talk about wanting to use a background. She brings over this like space tablecloth type deal. How freaking cool is that? Maybe I'll use that. Maybe I will use that. You're brilliant, Victoria. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Yep, it is the Valiverse Action Force Steel Brigade figure. The special release that is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I understand a portion of the proceeds are going to benefit breast cancer research, awareness, things like that. Not a Giant Man. No, I did not get Giant Man. There we go. Mikey, you go right there. Snout spout, you keep your hands. How cool is that? Oh, man, I don't even want to open the package yet. How cool is that? Actually, I think I'm not going to open the package just yet. I at least have to take some pictures first. She looks gorgeous. Man. Yeah, Mini Mikey looks dope, man. I kind of can't wait to get the rest open. This is something else I sort of have planned for today. As far as toy-related things, I do want to shoot some footage. I would love to get a quick review done today if I could. We'll see. I should challenge myself to do that. Plus, I also want to finish taking off the figures from my main shelf displays because I'm doing a full. I've been saying this for a couple of months now, but I've been working on it. To get all the figures off the shelves, dust off all the shelves, clean off all the shelves, redisplay everything. Just kind of a complete changeover. But yeah, so this is the Steel Brigade figure. The pink looks fantastic. I love the fact that a portion of the proceeds go to a good cause, of course. So there you go. So this is what showed up yesterday. I wonder if they'll have more. I think you can still get this right on the Valiverse website, valiverse.com. You can order this direct from right from Valiverse. And Valiverse has been added to Legions Con. So anybody that's coming to Legions Con, Brick, I know you're going to be there. Look forward to meeting you in person, my man. And Valiverse will now be at Legions Con in November. So that is going to be very awesome. So super cool. But I want to get some pictures of her before I open her in the package. So do I want to open anything else? I should probably get those hallways upstairs, get them open, and see if I can actually use them for backgrounds or not. Because the thing that I want to shoot real quick today is a space-based figure. So, yeah, dude, there's so many people now that are coming to Legions Con that I'll be meeting for the first time. I'm very, very excited. Joe is going to be there. Joe G. Brick is going to be there. Rick, I don't know if Rick, are you going to be there? Carlos, I'm sure will be there. We got to hang out for a little bit at least last year. Maybe we'll do a little bit more of that this year. But also, so it's 12:46 right now. At 1 o'clock, I also know that Chris Garich, J-Mac's going to be there for the first time. That'll be awesome to hang out with you too. Chris Garich, D13 Toys Biblical Adventures, is doing his own special release to benefit cancer awareness and cancer research. So he's releasing a pink angel that is going to be up for order today at 1 o'clock, right from d13toys.com. And again, proceeds are going to go to benefit, I believe, the American Cancer Society. I hope I have that right. I think that's right. But also, some other individuals in the community have kind of gotten together and have put together special release, one-of-a-kind customs that all have some kind of pink theme that are going to be, I guess, sold, auctioned, whatever. Also today, starting at around 1 o'clock, details are going to be released there. And again, I think proceeds from those figures are going to be going to benefit, probably some breast cancer awareness and research as well. I think one of them is going to benefit the March of Dimes. But Jordan, Van, and Jesse Arnold, Jordan and Van from Purple Gang Gang, and then Jesse Arnold from Wolf King and Just Shelve It, all did customs to go along with that. So check out the Purple Gang Gang group on Facebook. I'm sure they'll be posting in the Cabal and also in the Biblical Adventures Facebook group about that. So that's coming up at 1 o'clock today. So check that out. Again, more stuff for a good cause. And then I think starting tonight at midnight, there's a bunch of stuff. So the Horsemen are doing an in-stock sale that's going to cover the green heavy gunner figure is in stock. Also, the original Figura Obscura Headless Horseman is going to be available in stock. The Gods of Egypt set, Figura Obscura set, is going to be available in stock. And so are the first 3 waves of Cosmic Legions. But the Cosmic Legions are going to be in all-in form. So just all-ins, but at the original all-in prices. They're all going to be available. And Four Horsemen are also doing their Graveyard Skeleton pack. So that the skeleton, this guy, not that guy, not the Monster Force guy, but this skeleton, the Skeleton Legion Builder 2 that everybody was freaking out about, justifiably so, because it's a really awesome figure. But people freaked out about him, and he sold out with the previous in-stock drops for this guy. So they're doing a pre-order, a limited pre-order for a 4-pack of these figures, but they're going to be like in an ashen gray color motif, coming with a whole bunch of new accessories and stuff too. Yes, so that's part of what they're doing that is actually pretty cool here. Is the collector is they are releasing the 4-pack. It's for $100, all four for the skeletons plus accessories, $100 from Store Horsemen and from their approved retailers. So again, the retailer would have to be an approved retailer on their list first, and then would have to be carrying it. So I don't know if they're all carrying it or not. But my understanding is the price is the same price. And how freaking cool is that? So that allows you to kind of check it out and decide what to do. Some retailers require payment up front, some require deposits, some don't require any payment up front. Some of them have deals on shipping, some of them might have free shipping. The Horsemen are doing they're still doing that flat rate shipping, $9.99. So the 4-pack of skeletons, it's going to be a flat $10 shipping for the 4-pack. But if you get 10 4-packs, it's still $10. Same flat rate shipping for the in-stock stuff. Now, the one thing that you should take note of is that the pre-order for the skeletons and the in-stock stuff, I believe, is 2 separate orders. So because it's going to be 2 separate orders, you're talking about items that are in stock. If you order in stock items, all of them together on one order, just one order, is going to be $9.99. But your skeleton pre-orders, each order you make, whether it's 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, or whatever, if you order it at the same time, that's also $9.99. So I hope that's clear. Yes, really good point here. So JMac mentions that some retailers offer extras too. Wolf King, again, that's starting, I believe, tonight at midnight, and running for about a week, which is the same length of time as the skeleton pre-order from the Horsemen. Wolf King is running a sale on all kinds of parts. I think it's like 20% off on select parts. They're doing free shipping on orders $75 and over. They are going to carry the pre-order for the skeleton 4-pack, and it's going to be a special Wolf King Customs bundle where I think there's going to be additional like parts and things like that. So, excuse me. Okay, so actually for the Wolf King Customs, the Spooky Monday sale, it starts October 14th, so that's tomorrow, but at midnight, starts at midnight. New parts, there's 15% off scary parts. A bonus free head sculpt never seen before in every order. The free shipping now has been lowered down. The threshold has been lowered down to $75. There's going to be Cabal hoodies. The pre-order is going to be up. 3 different bundle options for the Graveyard Skelly pack. So there's going to be 3 different bundles. So I imagine there's, varying levels of additional stuff you can get. Lots of cool stuff there. So that, I believe, starts midnight tonight. Now, as far as, let me double check here to check on timing. Excuse me. So whereas the Wolf King sale starts at midnight, the in-stock sale for Four Horsemen starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow. 11 a.m. Now, let me just see here. I don't know if that time is different than the Graveyard pack. 4-pack. It's going to have special packaging, Halloween themed, 4 articulated figures, repainted weapons, extra hands and feet, alternate heads, and masks. So little skull masks. $99 directly from storehorseman.com and from their worldwide network of retail partners, with a shipping date of Q2 2025. So the pre-order will happen now. They're going to be made to order, and they're going to set to come out next year. Now I'm looking for a time. The pre-order goes from 10/14 to Halloween. Okay, yeah. So both the skeleton pre-order and the in-stock sale both start 11 a.m. tomorrow. 11 a.m. tomorrow for both. So that means for as far as the skeleton pre-orders at retailers everywhere, it's not supposed to start till 11 a.m. tomorrow. So there you go. 11 a.m. is the in-stock sale start tomorrow, Monday, 10/14, 11 a.m. Also 11 a.m. the skeleton pre-order starts. Now you don't have to worry about getting in there at 11 a.m. for the pre-order. You can get your order in anytime from tomorrow at 11 a.m. until the sale ends on Halloween, 10/31. The in-stock sale, on the other hand, I would say if you're interested in getting the Heavy Gunner or any of the Cosmic Legions all-ins or the Figura Obscura releases that are going to be up, again, the warehouse finds, get those as soon as possible. I think they're limited quantities, and I don't think they're going to be sticking around for a very long time. So I would suggest getting in on that as quickly as you can. So that's it. 1 o'clock today. So in just a couple of minutes, check out D13 Toys for the Pink Angel to benefit breast cancer awareness and research. Check out Purple Gang Gang on Facebook to check out the customs that are going to be for sale or however they're doing it to sort of kind of support that idea as well. Yep, Rick, I agree. Headless Horseman will sell out. Those Cosmic Legions all-ins, my guess is they'll sell out too. It's a really great opportunity to get those, to stock up on those figures at direct from the Horseman prices. And those opportunities are going to start dwindling. They're going to get, more and more difficult to get those at those prices. So check that out. Thanks for joining me for a little bit on a Sunday morning to just chill out here while I opened 1, 2, 3 boxes of toys here. There's plenty of more to check out, so I'll try to do this from time to time to, let's see if I can bring this baby down without... So there we go. Sorry, there's laundry on that couch over there. Don't look at the laundry. Here's what we opened today. Steel Brigade, Valiverse, Trooper. Super cool figure. Not going to take her out of the package just yet because I think she looks so awesome. Masterverse Snout Spout and the Joy Toy 1/18th scale Michelangelo here. Pick him up a little bit. So thanks for joining me. It was fun to open up a couple of figures here. Check out all the things we talked about, all of the breast cancer awareness, charitable stuff that's going up at 1 o'clock today, and then all the Horseman stuff tomorrow. And listen, make sure the guys that are here, you probably have already done this. Click the notification bell. So when I do go live randomly, you'll get the notification about it. And we can just hang out and just chill out, man. Hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. If you're into football, hope your team wins, whether that's fantasy or real life. And until next time, don't forget the number one rule, which is be cool. Later, guys.